Hey everybody, welcome to our channel. Today we're tackling a topic that's close to my heart. How to pay off debt faster, specifically for families. Let me tell you, I've been there. Struggling to make ends meet, feeling the weight of the world on my shoulders. But let me tell you something, there is hope. If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck and you're ready to take control of your finances, you're in the right place. We're going to talk about practical steps you can take right now to start digging your way out of that debt hole and build a brighter future for your family. First things first, you gotta know where your money's going. This is the foundation of any solid financial plan. Without understanding your spending habits, it's impossible to make informed decisions about your finances. You can't fix what you don't track, right? Tracking your expenses might seem tedious at first, but it's a crucial step. Think of it as a way to uncover hidden patterns in your spending. That's why a budget is non-negotiable, folks. It's your roadmap to financial stability. Without it, you're just guessing and hoping for the best. It's not about restricting your life, it's about taking control of it. A budget gives you the power to make intentional choices with your money, rather than letting it slip through your fingers. Sit down with your spouse, grab a cup of coffee, and write down every single dollar coming in and going out. This is a team effort, and having everyone on the same page is essential. And I mean everything, from the mortgage payment to that daily latte habit. Don't leave anything out, no matter how small it seems. You might be surprised what you find. Those little expenses can add up quickly, and seeing them all laid out can be a real eye-opener. Once you've got a handle on your spending habits, it's time to categorize everything. This helps you see where your money is going and identify areas where you can cut back. Needs versus wants, folks, we've all got them. It's important to distinguish between the two so you can prioritize your spending. Needs are the essentials. Housing, food, utilities, transportation. These are the things you can't live without. Wants are the extras, eating out, vacations, that fancy new gadget you've had your eye on. These are the things that make life enjoyable but aren't necessary for survival. Now, I'm not saying you can't have any fun while you're paying off debt, but you gotta be smart about it. It's all about balance and making sure your financial goals are met. Look for areas where you can trim the fat. This might mean cutting back on non-essential expenses or finding cheaper alternatives. Can you cut back on eating out a couple of nights a week? Cooking at home can be a fun and rewarding way to save money. Maybe pack a lunch instead of hitting the drive-thru. Small changes like this can make a big difference over time. Remember, every little bit adds up. Those small savings can accumulate and help you reach your financial goals faster. And don't forget to track your progress. Regularly reviewing your budget helps you stay on track and make adjustments as needed. There are some great budgeting apps out there that can help you stay on top of your spending. Find one that suits your needs and make it a part of your routine. The key is to find a system that works for you and stick with it. Consistency is crucial for long-term financial success. Make budgeting a habit and you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals. Now that you've got a clear picture of your family's cash flow, it's time to get serious about cutting those unnecessary expenses. This might seem daunting at first, but with a little effort and determination, you can make significant changes that will benefit your financial health in the long run. Start by taking a close look at your monthly expenses. Identify which ones are essential and which ones are not. Essential expenses include things like rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, and transportation. Non-essential expenses are those that you can live without, such as dining out, entertainment, and luxury items. And trust me, there are more lurking in your budget than you might realize. It's easy to overlook small recurring expenses that add up over time. For example, those daily coffee runs or that gym membership you rarely use. Remember those wants we talked about? Yeah, we're going to take a good hard look at those. Wants are things that you desire but don't necessarily need. By cutting back on these, you can free up a significant amount of money each month. Start by identifying your biggest spending leaks. Is it that daily trip to the coffee shop? Maybe it's those subscription boxes you signed up for and never use. These small expenses can add up quickly and take a big chunk out of your budget. Once you've identified the culprits, it's time to start slashing. And don't be afraid to be ruthless. Cancel those subscriptions, cut back on dining out, and find cheaper alternatives for your daily expenses. For example, instead of buying coffee every day, make it at home. Not only will you save money, but you'll also have the satisfaction of knowing you made it yourself. Maybe it's those subscription boxes you signed up for and never use. Cancel them and put that money towards something more important, like paying off debt or building an emergency fund. Once you've identified the culprits, it's time to start slashing, and don't be afraid to be ruthless. Remember, this is about taking control of your finances and building a better future for your family. Negotiate lower rates on your bills. You'd be surprised how much you can save by simply picking up the phone and asking for a better deal on your cable, internet, or insurance. Many companies are willing to work with you to keep your business. Get creative with your entertainment. Who needs expensive movie tickets when you can have a family game night at home? Not only is it cheaper, but it's also a great way to bond with your loved ones. And speaking of family, get everyone involved. Talk to your kids about the importance of saving money and making smart choices. You'd be surprised how much they understand and how willing they are to help out. By involving your family in the process, you can teach them valuable lessons about money management and responsibility. Plus, it can be a fun and rewarding experience for everyone. Remember, the goal is to eliminate unnecessary expenses and create a budget that works for your family. It may take some time and effort, but the rewards are well worth it. So take control of your finances today and start building a better future for your family. With a little determination and creativity, you can achieve your financial goals and enjoy a more secure and fulfilling life. And remember, every little bit helps. Even small changes can add up to big savings over time. So don't be afraid to make those tough decisions and cut back on unnecessary expenses. By taking these steps, you can create a more stable and secure financial future for your family. And who knows, you might even find that you enjoy the process of budgeting and saving money. So start today and take control of your finances. Your future self will thank you. Boost your income, side hustles, and more. All right, folks, we've talked about cutting expenses, but now let's talk about the fun part. Making more money. That's right. It's time to explore those income-boosting opportunities. And let me tell you, in today's world, there are more ways than ever to bring in some extra cash. First up, side hustles. What are you passionate about? What skills do you have? Could you turn that hobby into a money-making venture? Maybe you're a whiz at graphic design or you love baking cakes. Whatever it is, there's probably someone out there willing to pay you for it. And don't forget about the gig economy. Platforms like Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash offer flexible ways to earn extra income on your own time. You could drive people around town, deliver food, or even walk dogs. The possibilities are endless. If you're looking for something more traditional, consider part-time jobs. Retail stores, restaurants, and customer service centers are always looking for reliable workers. And who knows, that part-time gig could even turn into a full-time opportunity down the road. Snowball your way to freedom. The debt snowball method. Okay, now let's talk about how to actually pay off that debt. It's a daunting task, but with the right strategy, you can make it manageable and even empowering. And let me tell you, there are a lot of different strategies out there, each with its own set of rules and promises. But the one I've seen work time and time again for countless families and individuals is the debt snowball method. It's simple, it's effective, and it's all about building momentum. The beauty of this method lies in its simplicity and the psychological boost it provides. Here's how it works. List out all your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rates. This step is crucial because it sets the stage for your journey to financial freedom. Now make minimum payments on all your debts except the smallest one. This ensures that you stay current on all your obligations while focusing your efforts. For that smallest debt, you're going to throw every extra dollar you have at it. This means any spare change, any extra income, and any windfalls. I'm talking about every spare penny from your budget. Every little bit counts and adds up over time. Every dollar from your side hustle, every tax refund, every bonus. All these can make a significant impact when directed towards your smallest debt. Attack that debt like a bulldog on a pork chop. Be relentless and focused. Why the smallest debt first? You might wonder why not tackle the highest interest rate debt first. Because it creates a psychological win. Paying off a debt, no matter how small, gives you a sense of accomplishment. You see the debt disappear, and it lights a fire under you. This small victory fuels your motivation and keeps you going. It gives you the motivation to keep going. Each paid-off debt is a step closer to financial freedom. Once that first debt is gone, you take the money you were putting towards it and roll it into the next smallest debt. This is where the snowball effect starts to take shape. While still making minimum payments on everything else, you focus your extra funds on the next target. As you pay off each debt, your snowball gets bigger and bigger, gaining momentum and power. Gaining momentum until it's crushing every debt in its path. The progress becomes more visible and the impact more substantial. It's like watching a train wreck in reverse. Instead of chaos, you're bringing order and control to your financial life. The debt snowball method is not just about numbers, it's about changing your mindset and habits. It's about taking control and feeling empowered. So, start today. List your debts, make a plan, and begin your journey to financial freedom. You can do this. Stay motivated. Celebrating milestones and staying focused. Paying off debt can be a long and challenging journey, folks. There will be times when you want to give up, when you feel like you're never going to reach your goal. But trust me, it's worth it. The feeling of being debt-free, of having financial peace of mind, is priceless. So how do you stay motivated along the way? Celebrate your wins. No matter how small, every victory deserves to be acknowledged. Paid off a credit card? Treat yourself to a nice dinner, within your budget, of course. Reached a major milestone? Plan a fun family outing. Surround yourself with positive influences. Talk to people who support your financial goals, people who will encourage you to keep going when things get tough. And don't be afraid to seek professional help if you need it. A financial advisor can provide valuable guidance and support throughout your debt-free journey. Remember, paying off debt is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be setbacks, there will be challenges, but the key is to stay focused on your goals and never give up. You've got this. That's it for today, folks. I hope you found these tips helpful. Remember, paying off debt and achieving financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, it takes effort, but it's absolutely possible. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tips on managing your money like a pro. And be sure to share your own debt payoff tips and tricks in the comments below. Let's help each other win with money.